Hey everybody, welcome back to the Hear2See channel. Got a recommendation for you. Hear2See, where we focus on sharing pearls of wisdom, nuggets of knowledge, understanding the difficult, instructions for a better life. The Blind Movie. The story of Phil and Kay Robertson's marriage. What will you see in this video? The review of The Blind Movie, the story of Phil and Kay Robertson. Reviews by IMDb and PluggedIn. See the official movie trailer. Also a list of books by Phil Robertson and books by Kay Robertson. We'll also tell you how you can see the movie, and you can learn about some other Hear2See recommendations as well. Plugged-in review of The Blind Movie. Millions of reality TV fans made A&E's Duck Dynasty a surprise hit from 2012 to 2017. Now, The Blind tells the story of this famous clan's bearded patriarch, Phil Robertson, and while many of you may know of Phil's tenacity, outspoken faith now, they may not know the hard and twisting road he walked before surrendering, and that is the right word here, to Jesus. This biopic, distributed theatrically by Fathom Events and scheduled to screen and did screen from September 28th to October 10th in 2023, unpacks Phil's story from his childhood through 1985. Over the course of a long day of duck hunting, Phil relates the story to a friend who wants to know what changed for this man who once ruled by his thirst for the bottle and rage it ignited within him. Flashbacks tells Phil's story, and that story almost from the very beginning is tightly interwoven with the story of Kay Carraway's, or Miss Kay, as almost everyone called her. Kay and Phil grew up hardly a mile apart in Vivian, Louisiana. But whereas Kay's family was relatively wealthy, Phil could hardly have been more poor. His father worked in the state's oil fields. Meanwhile, his mother was in and out of mental institutions, often leaving Phil to act as a surrogate parent to his brother Cy and his two sisters, Jan and Judith. The swampy woods around the Robertsons' impoverished shack of a home offered young Phil an escape from the clamor, the hunger, the unknown future from day to day. I could get lost in them, Phil narrates. They were my refuge, but sooner or later, the real world comes knocking. Phil and Kay found each other in childhood, with Kay embodying a kind of mercy and wholesome goodness that she'd need to survive the storm that was to come. The pair married while Kay was just a junior in high school, where she soon became pregnant. In fact, Phil left a scholarship at Louisiana Tech to care for his young wife. Oh, and to hunt, of course. For a time, it seemed as if the determined couple would rise above Phil's humble roots. And when his friend Al gets him a teaching job in Arkansas, the future seems bright for the growing Robertson clan. But Big Al, as he is known to everyone, proves destructive influence, tempting young Phil to embrace the bottle, smoking and reckless life that will leave soon threaten to destroy not only Phil, but his marriage and children as well. So in short, The Blind Movie is about Phil and Kay's life from the early days through the rough times to end up with a happy and most prosperous family and happiness even to today, and the happiness that we can all find in Jesus Christ. So how can you watch the movie now? Because it's not in theaters anymore. Well, It's available in all these channels. Amazon Prime, if you've got a subscription, you can watch it, or Roku. And of course, you can buy it on DVD from Amazon, Blu-ray or DVD. And it's available some other outlets. If you search it, you can find it. IMDb's review. Always like to check IMDb and see what they rate a movie. And this one is 6.2. Although they don't tell much about the movie. We're plugged in. What we just read through came from PluggedIn's review. And here you can see their cast, which they're awesome cast. The movie review listed here we've already read through. Then they've got positive elements, which there are a lot of positive elements in this movie. Spiritual elements, as plugged-in reviews always do. Sexual content, so you can be aware if you're bringing the kids to watch the movie. Violent content, crude or profane language, drug and alcohol content, and other negative elements. But the conclusion is, of course, the blind delivers a classic story of redemption. So it's well worth watching. We certainly enjoyed it. So The Blind, here is the movie trailer so you can watch and listen to this.
Hear these rare stories of how the impossible happened.
Miss Kate Carraway.
Hi, Phil.
Well,
Promise to love
And be with you forever.
this is one of those stories.
You can do just about anything you set your mind to, Phil Robertson. But it's the drink. He becomes the devil's side. You know that ain't your brother.
I ain't bringing a preacher man around here.
I heard you might be needing one.
We're fine.
I don't think we are, Phil.
I ain't the problem. You're the problem. Get out.
At some point in our lives, we are all going to feel desperately alone. And we realize that we ain't never alone. Someday, you're gonna have to fight for your marriage. And things get tough. Guess what you do? You fight.
You must be one of Kay's friends. I know Phil ain't got no good-looking friends.
This is my sister.
Well, no, I was just being friendly.
Why don't you be friendly in that direction over there?
Yeah, okay.
Great movie trailer, wasn't it? And it is indeed a great movie, great story. And by the way, Phil Robertson's quite an author. And here's a list of some of his books, some of his very popular books. You can find that link in the description below. And he's got a podcast, and he's very popular. Also, Miss Kay, books by Kay Robertson as well. And she's got several. She's got some cookbooks, and she's got other great stories about their family. So you can check those out as well. So this has been our review of The Blind movie. What an awesome movie it is. We really enjoyed it. Always enjoyed Duck Dynasty, but the story is really, really great. So like and subscribe. You can see these and other great videos. Here on the Hear2See channel, we've got a playlist of our recommendations so far for 2024, and we've got several items that you might find interest in. Some movie reviews, TV reviews, and other book reviews. So check that out. You can find links to all these resources in the description below. You can comment below, share your experiences with us. Have you seen the Blind movie? What's your thoughts about it? And do you know Jesus as your Lord and Savior? If not, read the Gospel of John chapter 3 to learn about His forgiveness. Talk to God about it. He loves you, you know. So seek Him now. Keep watching. Keep loving Him. God bless. See you next time.